Hello everybody, my name is Chris Roberts here with High and Tight in Portland, Maine, and today we're going to talk about how to clean and sterilize your hair clippers. Now, like cutting hair, there's 1,001 different ways that you can come from one result to the next. So this is my particular technique that I like to use in between cutting each client's hair to make sure that I start off with a fresh pair of clippers and a fresh client each time. So that way there's no question as to whether they're getting a quality product with each haircut that they're receiving. I'm going to use, for example, my wall senior reflections here. Now, when I'm ready to go and clean and sterilize a pair of clippers, the first thing is I like to always put the guard in the closed position here, so that way it's as tight and everything's close together, so I can maximize my access to getting any little pieces of hair that might be stuck in the blades out. When I first started, I started off using what was basically a nail file brush to try and kind of loosen the hair that was in there. This definitely will work for you. I have actually expanded my knowledge to using what we call a color brush. It's a very simple thing. You can get them any place. And the bristles are nice, and a nice solid bristle helps a lot for actually getting down and pulling the hair out. So to show you on the clipper, so this is your cutting guard right in through here. And a lot of times after you're done doing a haircut, that's where the hair is built up, right here and along each of the sides. So the first thing I do is I'll take my color brush and I will brush the hair. So just brushing in the direction of the guards going out. You don't want to go sideways and sideways because you could actually hurt the cutting guard or dull them slightly over time. It's a lot better to brush in a fluid motion outwards. And then on the sides, again, you also want to brush outwards as well. So that way you're freeing the hair that may be caught up on either of the sides or in the cutting blade area. Now, obviously, I do this with the clippers being off rather than on, so that way you don't cut your color brush into the process. So once you're done brushing that, my next favorite go-to product is the Andes Cool Care. It's essentially a 5-in-1. It not only cools the blades, but it also helps to sterilize, disinfect, and to lubricate the blades as well. So it's kind of a 5-in-1 process, and that's what allows you to be able to go from one client to the next client and know that you're providing the client with a sterile, clean environment so that they're not going to be catching any diseases or infections from one client to the next. So the key is you just shake that and you just spray it liberally onto the blade. I like to turn it on a little bit, sort of let it work its way in because it is a lubricant in there. And then afterwards, I take a clean towel and I just sort of brush off. Again, you're brushing out. You're not trying to brush across, and brush any loose particles that may have been caught, as well as the lubrication from the Cool Care. So that way, it's not going to be transferred onto the client's head. And then I would be ready to go for my next haircut. That is the process that I use to clean and sterilize between each one of my haircuts when I'm using my clippers. And I would do that for each and every clipper that I use. So on your trimmers, you would do the exact same thing. You would brush, brush, brush. Then you would apply Cool Care on the top and the bottom. Apply liberally, turn it on, let it run for a little bit, and then wipe off any of the excess. That way you're providing your clients or you're providing your kids with a nice clean cutting environment so that you can give them a nice crisp haircut and they'll have a fresh look. My name's Chris with High and Tight, and I'll look forward to speaking to you again.